Hey there, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a few videos. First one is going to be this individual review. This is from House of French Avenue, which is a sub brand of Fragrance World, and this is in joint collaboration with Aromatix, Munib. You guys know he's a big influencer on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and all that. And he is one of the, I think, young, good-looking that the face in the community, very popular, and he has so much content. Mostly he covers a lot of Middle Eastern perfumes and all, so he has his own, I guess, can you call this like his own brand, maybe in joint collaboration, right? So previously I covered two of them. One was the Platine, other one was the next one was what, the Royal Taboo, right? So I bought all four that is available in Bangladesh. So the third one is the red one. I will review that, but today I want to do this one, Xandal. I think that's how this one goes. I bought this in recent times with alongside the red one. The red one I forgot the names, but this one is basically a vanilla kind of fragrance. I have tested them, all of them. The last one is the most challenging one. That's why I kept it for the last. That's the most pretty bottle there. So first thing first, I have done work with Neeb before because he invited me on one of the live or question answer session. So I did the interview, and we know each other, but nowadays maybe we didn't talk so much. Some of you actually are assuming that these bottles were sent to me for free. No, these bottles I paid my own money, and I bought this from Fragrantica Bangladesh in Bangladesh. It's a page they brought this here. This is under like $45. Okay, so these are extrait de parfum. All of them are extremely potent, so that's a good thing. Let's see the presentation. They come only in one size though. By the way, it's just turned midnight, 12:30, 12:40. Okay, so when you keep the bottle inside, it says Aromatix, I think, here. So that's a very beautiful presentation. I really like these presentations from French Avenue. Okay, I would actually prefer one thing I'll suggest next time, because the name is said at the back of the bottle, but they can do one thing, that put maybe here some notes, the top, mid, and the base notes. That would be nice, but they're all the writings here. So these are nice presentations. Okay, so it opens up like this, and this is a little bit more expensive than some of the other French Avenue or Latafa and all that, but for a good reason. This one has a magnet, right? So this is nice, it holds. So I really like this presentation, solid build. I'll take my time, I'm not in a rush. We had a very nice gathering yesterday. One of our brothers, his group, brother Najat, he invited me, and I was like having a very, very nice time. A lot of these Bangladeshi, just let me tell you one thing, little thing. I was invited. It was a very hot day, and I had some emergency yesterday with the car and all, and today I had some work, but I definitely made it. So many kids, so many people came, and like they said, I am a big fan of yours, like, can I take a selfie with you? I'm like, I know people know me, but when I see people are coming up to me and then they appreciate my work, really makes me happy. And big thanks to Najat bhai for inviting me and arranging such a big, I think this is so far the biggest meetup in our Bangladesh fragrance community. So very well done. Okay, so I had a very nice time there, so nice food, nice chit chat and all that. So this is the bottle. The highlight of these presentations are like the bottle itself, the way they made this bling bling. I really like. This is the transparent bottle. Juice color is kind of like yellow, or you can say golden. So these are definitely bling blings, like bling blings, like you want to keep them for collection. They look really nice. The cap itself is very good. It says French Avenue. All this attention to detailing is very, very good. So I'm wearing the perfume here, dry down. Let me just go a couple of sprays. Spray is very, very good. So let it settle down. Okay, let me tell you the notes very quickly. I obtained this from Fragrantica, that's there. Madagascar vanilla, bourbon vanilla, vanilla caviar, vanilla, patchouli, chocolate truffles, rum, jasmine, vanilla absolute, caramel, tonka beans, and agar oud or just oud. Okay, so still I'll give it some time, because this kind of fragrances always, they're very heavy, oily, and also the initial burst is very strong. If there is any alcohol, sometimes there are, sometimes they are not. But if there any alcohol blast, it will go straight to your system, and it can actually injure your nose inside. I had this nasty experience once, somewhere in 2021 or 2018 somewhere. I went to a shop and I sniffed Bulgaria Aqua Atlantic. Just give you an example. And that fragrance, I had very deep cold at the time. People know that I was very sick at those years. Like back in the days, I was always unwell. And you see me having this chronic cold, nose is blocked, and I'll complain. People like, why are you always sick? So nowadays I actually shed a few kilos and stuff. I do my cardios and workout, and then drink plenty of water, citrus, all that. But I'm better, but I still follow the discipline because it's always it never hurts to be careful. Okay, so I give every single fragrance that time. Now it's like the initial, the water is gone, or the liquid. Okay, I still have some cold because of some cold drinks. I had some bubble tea. Okay, so I know the smell already. Okay, I smell this when I got this, and someone asked me like, brother, can you tell me out of the 4 that you bought, what is your favorite? I think there are maybe a couple more that he released. So I told him without any there's the guard, sorry about that if you can hear it. Without any hesitation, I said the Platine, and this one is my second favorite. Then the third one is Taboo, and the red one is my fourth favorite. And I will let you know end of the review of 4. I will tell you why I picked them up. This one is my second favorite for a reason. I usually am not very big fan of vanilla. Okay, I'll tell you frankly, few notes don't work with me so much. Lavender, vanilla, oud, rose, what else? Castoreum, oak moss. I do like them, but I don't wear them as frequently as something like neroli or orange blossom. Same thing. Citruses, grapefruit. My favorites are citruses, right? So outside that, I like tobacco, I like leather, I like booze. These 3 things. This one has booze, and not very prominent. Like you drink it and you smell like it says cognac, right? What is that? Rum or cognac? It says rum. Okay, so rum is in my favorite fragrance, Bulgari Man in Black. But that and this is not the same. This one, what it smells like, it smells like vanilla for sure. You smell the vanilla, it's there. Okay, and you would ask me like, if you don't like vanilla, if you don't like powdery scents, if you don't like something like smells like suntan lotion, why would this be your favorite, or why would you like it? I don't know. Okay, I know, but I want to tell you like this, that it's not supposedly should be by right. Oh my god, that guard, my god, I get very triggered, man. That guy is insane at 1 a.m. He just whistling, not whistling, they're blowing the whistle because he's too excited in his job. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I by right, I'm not supposed to be a fan of this. Okay, why? Because it's summer, it's hot, it's humid. Like I walked yesterday, I sweated like a bucket. I tell you, man, I just did 1 hour 40 minutes walk, and I literally drank like almost 4 liters of water, and I was like drenched in like sweat, and I was so tired. And this kind of sticky weather, you feel your hair is not, it's very difficult to keep your hair like silky and smooth. I'm talking like a girl, but if they get all like messy. So this kind of weather, we like lime, lemon. Out of all that, in the middle of all that, I like this. I sprayed it, I was like, so pretty. First thing that came to mind is so pretty. It's not harsh. Some of the vanilla, this kind of like a creamy, chocolatey, truffle vanilla, they turn sometimes very, very gooey. Okay, and they go very nauseating. Sometimes they create like narcotic effect, on you. Like you go like, oh, like harakiri, not harakiri, like a finish him, Mortal Kombat. That overpowering thing. This thing, for some reason, it's very strong. I'll tell you, the performance on this is really, really good. I would say the longevity and projection, let me give you 9.5 out of 10. Okay, very insanely good. But still, it doesn't bother me. Something about this perfume is, it's very gentle. Okay, it's strong, it's elegant, it's projecting a lot, but it does not really overpower my nose. You know what I'm saying? So I like that, one thing. Second thing, first thing I like is the bottle. Second thing I like, that it doesn't overpower. Third thing I like is, it's not just vanilla. They use some other things in there. I smell some, but the rum is not very pronounced. It's like chunky, like you can imagine, like we have this chunky coconut, like this kind of like shells we take, it's like chips. So this is not coconutty, but it gives that Mancera's. There's a fragrance called, I think long time back I did, it was Mancera Holidays one, and there's another one. They smell like powdered sugar. They smell like tropical suntan lotion. This one gives me that, like a very nice lotion that is very mild, light, and just hugs your skin nicely. But it does not really make you feel, oh my god, this, like I cannot breathe. Okay, so that's the wearability factor. Very well put together. Okay, so the booziness of this is like the chunky, not coconutty, but the sweet gourmand, like think of coconut chips, like that, right? So it gives that something that you want to eat, something by the confectionery, something by a coffee place. This is what I imagine. And also I imagine cupcakes. This smells like marshmallows, cupcake, the froth, like they put on the top of the coffee, they put like that, that's, what is that they put, like that foamy thing. Oh man, I cannot remember. Sometimes, like, I know that word, man. I used to have a lot of coffee, right? So this spray this thing on top of it, it smells like that. And especially if you like vanilla cupcakes, man, this is that in a bottle. It's a very nice teddy bear kind of scent. You can spray on your pillow. You can talk like, you know, girl, like, I love this so much, you know, like that. So I'm thinking girls gonna like it a lot, but men also can like wearing this. If you are especially a happy person, again, you are not a toxic masculine person, you would like this. It's a very pretty perfume. So I can see this, you know, I'm just doing all this hand motion and everything. People are thinking like Joy is turning, you know, he's getting like, you know, a little bit funny, you know. See, the thing is like I have no insecurity about my like gender or masculinity, whatever it is, you know. Like I can accept people. If you are not, let's say you are not straight, you know, I respect that. I have no issue with it, unless you just try to, you know, take me in a date or something. I have no issue with it, like, you know, because there are a lot of intellectual nice people, you know, nicer, like people who are not straight, not, you know, people have wrong perception about them. I met many of my friends, you know, in Malaysia, here. I know they're not straight, but they're extremely nice people. Okay, so, you know, I respect people with a good heart, right? So if you ask me, it's that heart that matters. Okay, so I can see this can be leaning towards more, you know, it's unisex, but it can be leaning more towards maybe 60 women, 40 men, if you have to put a word or number rather. Many people would say this smells like herba pura, sort of like a, not herba pura same DNA, but herba pura kind of family, which is soft, fruity, floral. Yes, but it also has this charm about it. It's like a classy evening, you know. Think of that bottle of Dior J'adore, okay, that elegant little bottle with the golden juice. This one also is similar looking. And also some maybe Guerlain fragrances which has the warmth of vanilla. So definitely it is a treat. It's a beautiful perfume. It will be like a classy evening scent, you know. Think of people wearing white and gold together, you know, in dress, or women just like, you know, what are those two sisters, you know, there are two sisters who are models, you know, forgot the name. They were like supermodels. So imagine them with the beautiful golden gown, excellent curves, you know. I do love curves, you know, like we are men, right? But, you know, I like a little bit of curve, you know. I don't like, you know, this Coca-Cola bottle figures, you know, I don't like that at all. But this is that in a bottle. So I hope, you know, you did not mind so much me describing. Some of you say describe the notes. I'm not good at describing notes. I'm just telling you what this makes me feel. I'm very happy with this perfume. It's really long lasting. It doesn't bother me. It is very high class and there's no alcohol blast on it. Top class scent. Okay, so the other side, always you have to mention some criticism. Criticism wise, first of all, some people said this is a little bit more expensive than what they want to pay. I'll tell you one thing. I don't mind the price point of it. I know it's $30-$35 in Dubai, and here is 40-45, the profit and VAT added. Okay, I don't mind because the presentation is excellent, so it's not in criticism. Second thing I might say, this is not for everybody. Some people in warm setup, they will say this is not the kind of fragrance you want to wear in summer. Fair point, no problem. Early days of fall, rainy days, cool days, cloudy days, overcast condition, and winter. Man, this is gonna be a beautiful perfume. So the last thing I can think of criticism is this is not the most masculine scent. Like it's not an alpha male or dominant male scent. Like back in the days, people said, hey, ultra male was not very masculine. It was kind of feminine. So people might say that about this. Okay, if they smell it on you, I'm pretty sure girls gonna, you know, if you're a good guy, you're going to university, and some girls smell this on your girlfriends or your friends, classmates, they will appreciate it. Now, I know guys can be a little bit jerks. Guys can say, hey, you smell like a girl. And they don't really care for sophistication. It's okay, no problem. But this thing is a pretty perfume. Okay, so both genders can wear it. For me, I have no issue wearing it, but I would not wear this on a casual summer's day when sun is intensely hot. Okay, I'll wear this. I'm gonna go inside a cafe, restaurant with this AC, and I'll make sure I have put plenty of it on my this area. Like, you know, what am I trying to do? Don't know. So I want to put some on this area, maybe on my hair, back of the neck, and maybe some on the pulse point here and there. And I usually don't put perfume here when I wear it, because when you wash your hand, it goes away with that every wash. So overall, this perfume is a very surprising package for me. I myself am surprised that I like this so much, even more so than Royal Taboo, which is a great fragrance on its own right. But this one I like more than that. Okay, Platin Preview is number 1. This is number 2. I give this fragrance a 9 out of 10. Okay, so I hope Neeb, if he watches it, hopefully appreciate my assessment. It's all my assessment. Nothing was influenced. Okay, because he's my friend or my brother. I just genuinely like his creation, and especially If people put a little bit effort on the presentation, that's a thumbs up always, so that gets a 9. Usually I would give this fragrance 8, one additional mark for the bottle. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me do a list of few fragrances, then we'll upload this together. Take care. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.